My dear sisters, good morning to you. We shall continue to reflect on approaching, by God's grace, our total excellence. We'll continue to reflect the question that we began. What have you found in me, O my Jesus, that you have called even me? You have called so many other sisters of mine, no problem. But how is that you called me, my Jesus? What have you found in me? Dear sisters, this is a growth into a positive power within. There are positives and negatives in our lives. I am what I think. I am what I dream of myself. And I am what I am within myself. This is very important for us, how we visualize ourselves, how we value ourselves. Oftentimes, we find ourselves valueless, worthless, useless. Therefore, our contribution also becomes worthless. How do I review myself? How do I look at myself? But let us see how God values me, how God looks at me, how God sees the worth in my life. To start with, I'll start with a small story. Some of you must be familiar with the story Golden Buddha. It's a statue of Buddha. But when it is applied to me, it becomes very personal. Let me start with a story. In 1957, it is told that in Thailand, there was a Buddhist temple called pagoda. From one pagoda to another pagoda, they were taking a statue, a beautiful statue. It was made of a big decoration, nice paintings, a very big one, huge one. So they kept the horses, and from there it was going. In 1957, it was more of a marsh area that was not a very easy task to move around. So the huge statue was being carried from one pagoda through the other side, but there was heavy rain. The heavy rain means it's a cats and dogs. It's a plenty of rain continuously, one after another, and there was no stoppage. So it was not easy for them to go on the roadside. The road was not very good, so the cart was not moving. So it was fine. They were finding it difficult. The clay was dissolving into water. The whole statue was getting dissolved. The painting is gone, the lipstick is gone, the eyebrow is gone, the face is gone, one after another. And they found it's very difficult to proceed because the whole statue will dissolve into nothing. So they had to save it, but they could not proceed. So what they thought is, better leave it on the way. Leave it. Let the rain decide. Stop the rain. Then later we shall come and continue this journey. So they could not proceed. They left and went away. After 2 or 3 days, when the rain stopped, they came back. When they came back, the whole paint is gone. The clay is half gone. And in between the clay, they also found a lot of holes here and there. Because when the clay was dissolving, the holes were found. They found, what is this? But from the inside of this hole, this light is coming out, some bright light against the sunlight. Then they found, going closer, they found there's a metal. Probably some metal is there. It's refracting. So they checked and found there was yellow color. The yellow metal. What is that yellow metal? It's a gold. So when they removed little by little, they found this whole statue, inside was a clay. Inside was a gold. Outside it was clay. They were very much surprised. What is it? How it is possible? Who on earth will do this a beautiful statue of gold covered with a clay? And they went back into the history and found in the temple why this particular thing became a statue of clay when there was originally a beautiful gold. They found some 200 years before in history there was a attack by the neighbors, the Burmese army. They were very violent. And they were coming and attacking. The people in Thailand, they felt, oh my God, we will lose everything. The enemy will come and attack. They will take everything. And what they had plenty of things. But they felt, let them take whatever they want. But let them not take our Buddha. Because if they take the Buddha, what will happen? They'll cut the Buddha into pieces. The soldiers will cut into pieces and take hand, leg, eyes, all this head like that. They felt it is an anomaly. It is not a good thing. It's a very bad for this, very disrespectful for this, and it's a blaspheming. So let us save Buddha. Let them take whatever they want. So overnight they felt, if we close the whole statue into clay, then the statue will be saved. So they felt, overnight they applied clay and covered it and painted it. Nobody could guess that there is gold inside, but they only felt there's a clay statue. And as planned, the Burmese came, they entered the temple, they found everything, all the utensils, all the holy things, relics, they're taken away, all the valuable things. And they found this Buddha statue. They looked at the statue, there's nothing special. It's only a muddy Buddha. This muddy Buddha has no relevance for them. They only wanted something precious. So they felt it is useless to carry such a big statue of Buddha made of clay, and it doesn't make any sense for the soldiers. So they left it as it is. Then the Buddha escaped. When the Buddha escaped, the gold escaped. It was not for them gold, it's a gold of Buddha, the Buddha. Inside it was a gold, outside it was a clay. So the point is, inside, this is the main message. Inside, there's a gold, pure gold. Outside, useless clay. This is very important for us to look. Very often, we think about ourselves that we are only clay. But God says, no, you are gold. There's a gold within you. There's a precious thing within you. It's not just you are not only you don't think that you are a clay. You are made up of gold. I look at you with value. But it's a question today. Are you gold or are you clay? This is the question. Are you the gold or are you just the clay? God says, I look at you only as gold. I look at you a valuable person. I look at you as a precious person. I look at you as a person of worth. I know you are precious in the eyes of God. I value you. You are precious to me. I love you. I value you. I trust you. But we tell usually, Lord, I am a clay. I am useless. I don't belong to anything. I don't have value. I am totally useless. But God says, you are different. You are gold. We are not ready to face this wonderful me, the gold. Every one of you is gold within. Everyone is wonderful within. Everyone is a precious value. Even if you don't value yourself, God values you. Even if you don't understand yourself, God understands you. Dear sisters, let us take some time to value this gold within you, this precious gold, this precious value within you. Now, I lead you into a very important meditation. This particular meditation will help you gradually go deeper and deeper into yourself. Spend some time and go deep within yourself. Close your eyes gently. Take deep breath within and breathe out. Keep yourself relaxed. Sit erect. Relax yourself. Go deep into yourself. Experience the way you are sitting. Let the sounds from outside come and go. Don't get distracted. Listen to my voice. Go deeper and deeper into yourself. Look at your total person. From the time of your conception until this moment that you came and sat for this session. Look at your whole life. Scan yourself. completely, gradually pass through. You have wonderful personal positive characters that are very precious. You are a bundle of gifts. Feel deep within you the precious positive personal character that you value yourself, that you are proud of, that people found in you, deep within you. Values like integrity, honesty, truthfulness, goodness, genuine life. Look at what are the values. Take the top 3 important characters that are part and parcel of your personal life. And you are happy to be what you are. Remember, those values are always precious and always there within you. It doesn't disappear. And you know, original person, you are made up of these beautiful characters. Noble, genuine, dignified, integrated, honest, truthful, original. This is how you are made up of. The gold within you. Feel it now. Feel deep within you these special personal characters. You don't worry about how you are relating to others. That is not what you want. Original you. The original you, the integrated self, the honest self, the genuine self, the good person, truthful person. The topmost 3 qualities, the positive characters that you are happy about yourself. Feel those characters even now within you. It may be reduced, it may be less, it may be not perfect, but it may be 70% or 60%. Don't worry. But remember them. All these personal characters. Feel deep within you. It is in your body. It is in your mind. It is in your feelings. It is in your whole senses. And be happy about it. Remember them growing day by day, stage by stage. If it is 50% of your positive characters, make it into 60. Make it into 70. Increase it. 80, 90, 95, 98, 99, 100. You are 100% good person. 100% genuine. 100% honest. Kind. Good. Integrated. Dignified. And be happy for yourself. This is what you are. You are a unique person. You are a special person with these topmost wonderful characters. Be happy and grateful to be yourself and to God who has instilled in you these wonderful characters. In spite of possible failures at different levels, you still have the marvelous strength of these positive qualities. Dear sister, feel deep within you, growing deeper, deeper, and deeper. Feel yourself filled with it now to the fullest. You are not just quality, but you are the character. You are filled with the genuine life. Thank God for this. Thank God for this wonderful experience you are feeling. Feel the greatness within you. Sister, enter into an emotional excitement. The fullness of your feeling, the fullness. Remain in this status with gratitude. If possible, Take your time and write these qualities in your notebook. You may write it down now. You can open your eyes and start writing down the 3 topmost qualities that are already instilled in you. The original you, the value that you are, the worth that you are, the self-worth, the dignity that you are. God values you as a genuine person, honest, truthful, gentle, noble, compassionate. They are deep within you. Once again now, go back to yourself. Close your eyes again. As you gently close your eyes, look at your total person from the time of your conception until this moment. Look at the way you are relating with the people. As a small little baby, as a little girl, as a grown-up girl, a school-going girl, teenage girl, an adult person. And as you are growing, in all these, you will find a wonderful person, the way you relate with others, the relational qualities, those qualities that are genuinely marvelous gifts that are already in you when you relate with others. Relationship, the characters of relationship, like kindness, forgiveness, helping tendency, generosity, being with the other, extrovert, reaching out to the other person, motherly character, genuinely sacrificing, cooperation, collaboration, helping, sacrificing, living for the other, relating with the other, inclusive character, friendly character. You find the topmost 3 characters that are very positive in you in relationship with others. One-to-one relationship, one to the community, the way you relate. There are 3 topmost characters are already in you, which are very, very valuable in you. And they are marvelous things. You may be sometimes blocking your own goodness. No problem. But they are there already. You don't compare yourself with somebody else. But you are genuinely filled with these 3 characters. There are so many characters. Don't bother about it. I'm only asking, just take the topmost 3 relationship, the characters of relationship, the way you come across with other people. They are already present in you all through your life. These things emerge when you relate with others. Dear sister, as you close your eyes, feel deep within you those characters in front of you, just part and parcel of yourself, your mind, your body, your emotions, your feelings. These characters enhances your life. You become an outgoing person, extrovert character. You are a grace-filled person. People like you. People love your relationship. The way you relate with others, the way you relate with one-to-one, the way you relate in your community, the way you relate in your society, the way you relate with the poor people. In all these things, you find marvelous characters. Remember the topmost 3 characters of wonderful relationship. Feel within you emotionally. Feel into an experience now. Look at them growing now. If you are a wonderful, a very friendly person, feel it just not 50%. Make it a 60, 70, 80, increase it. Make it 90, 95, 98, 99, 100. 100% you are a kind person. Make yourself completely a kindness itself. It is not coming out just at times, but you are filled with that because it's part and parcel of you. All these 3 topmost characters of relationship, They are taking, bubbling forth in your life. They are taking a radical place in your life. Rooted. Get into rootedness now again. Feel it. Look at your character. Feel from the top of your head till the tip of your toe these characters, these qualities of relationship bubbling forth in life. And you are happy to be what you are. You are a satisfied person for what you have got already. And you know them. These things will always enter into an action. You are a kind person. You do the act of kindness. If you are a generosity, if you are generosity itself, you are filled with the generosity, you will do the acts of generosity. If you are a forgiving person, you are a 100% forgiving person, you will never have a bitterness with anybody at any time. This is what you are. God looks at you, values you with this positive energy already in you. Thank the Lord. Look at Jesus with this filled experience. Filled in experience. You are a genuine person. You are a relational person. You are a person with wonderful talent, with wonderful characters, qualities of life. And thank the Lord for this. Feel it one by one. The topmost relational quality you have, the second topmost and third topmost, just three enough. Feel them part and parcel of you. And take your time and write it down, these topmost three qualities of your life. You may write it down, few seconds. Feel the happiness now. Feel the greatness now. Dear sister, with this genuine personal character, with this relational character, feel that you are a miracle on earth. Look at yourself positively. Just feel these 6 pillars of your life. The personal characters 3, the relational characters 3. Totally there are 6 pillars in your life. These make you genuinely unique person. You are original person. You are not going to compare yourself with anybody else on earth. You are special. You are different. You are someone unique. And you are a blessing of God on earth. Feel it. Feel deep within you. A wonderful joy within you. A marvelous value in you. A tremendous power in you. You are not with all these characters to sleep and forget. No. All these pillars will enter into a building for others. All these wonderful 6 characters, genuinely, they are going to be fruits for the others. Sisters, now once again, go back to yourself. Get into yourself again. You have found already a genuine gift in you, a tremendous power in you. Look at yourself as a total person. From now on, never going to blaming for anything ever at any time. You have a source of energy, power, the divine power, God's grace already in you. Now, you'll go to the next stage. From the time you remember what your own life until this moment, you find there are already wonderful talents in you, lot of interest in you. It's already coming. You may not be expert if you are for example, talents like music, dancing, cooking, laughing, cracking jokes, and enjoying life, happiness, committed, and cleaning, orderliness, cleanliness, socializing, collaborating with others, painting, decoration. There are so many wonderful talents you have. And you see what is the topmost three talents already in you. You may not be getting a wonderful singing like others, but you may be singing in the bathroom. A melodious song you have, and you are happy about it. Don't worry, keep it. Whatever you are, you have got a drawing, but you don't need to compare. Others may be better, but it is your gift. You have special talents. What are those talents? Already people must have told you. People must have referred to you. Sister, I like your singing. Sister, I like your cooking. Sister, I like the way you decorate. Sister, I like the way you are drawing. Sister, I like your handwriting. Whatever you found, appreciation from others, they are talents. Be happy. These talents are very important. It is not perfect like others, but you are happy about yourself. And you can contribute for others. These talents are still there. They're still within you. And feel these topmost three talents deep within you now. It does not disappear. You may not have practiced, but still feel there's still time to practice again and again. In your feeling level, in your emotional contentment, you will find always growing. Remember the three talents that are already in you. So already you have three personal characters, positive ones. You have relational characters, three, relational one, positive one. Now you have got three talents. These 9 things, basically 9, I keep it basically only 3 per each. You may have more, you can write. But these 3 plus 3 plus 3, total 9. These are someone very, very important. They are already in you. Feel with the gratitude. Feel the gratitude. Look at yourself face to face. Appreciate yourself. Sisters, oftentimes we are never appreciated. We are never understood the wonderful me. The wonderful me. This is how God values you. Now I start the slide. How God values you. So we saw the 3 best positive personal characters. We also saw 3 positive relational characters and the 3 talents that help you to contribute yourself for the others, for your friends, for your society. All these things put together makes you to say, I am unique, I am special, I am different, I am a blessing on earth. Dear sisters, this is not a play of psychology, no. This is not the play of some kind of motivational thing, no. It's the essence of your being. This is what you are capable of. Oftentimes we look at ourselves negatively and always we found useless. But from now on, they found scientifically that in your life, always from now on, look at yourself, feel yourself, think yourself. 70% of all your time and energy must be positive. 70% of all your timing, your energy, your feelings should be positive. The balance, 30%. Out of that, 25% of all your time and energy must be spent on how do I act it out. How do I act it out? 70% feel that I'm a generous person or a kind person, then the balance time is to find out how do I get into generosity? What do I do in order to be generous? What do I do in order to be kind? So show the kindness. There always a need to show your kindness. This is what makes you different. So therefore, 70% positive thinking, feeling, emotionally enter into an emotional experience, and 25% do it, act it out, live it in your life, make it a behavior. Constant positive note ends with constant positive character. Never be static, Never be satisfied with what you are, but you are what you are for the other. And the balance 5%. So 95% positive thinking and acting. But we cannot say we cannot say that we are completely perfect. No. There may be some weakness. Yes, no problem. You know your weakness. Yes, give only 5% of your time and energy for that. Not for blaming, but to accept yourself. Yes, I am weak person. I need God. Therefore, sisters, remember, you are 70% positive. You are to act it out all your time. All your life is a life of graceful acting it out. Now, I take you to another one. You may be having some 100 rupees. If I give you 100 rupees, what do you say? What will you do? One will say, yes, I'll go and buy chocolate. Another sister will say, yes, I'll bring some other snacks. And another one will say, I'm going for ice cream. Yes, I give you 100 rupees each. 100 rupees. But the same 100 rupees, what I do, I squeeze it and throw it on the floor like a dust. It is in the dustbin. I throw it out. And in the dustbin, nobody is going to open and see what is going on. Nobody guesses that there's 100 rupees. Because it's a soiled paper. It's a dustbin. So they throw it out. They will burn it out. They will say useless. The 100 rupees become worthless once it is soiled and thrown into the dustbin. But later, someone searches, oh, it looks like 100 rupees. Then they bring it out, open it. Oh, this is nice. You know that the rupees are not made up of paper alone. This plastic is there. So even if you wash it out, it becomes clean. And you just iron it, it becomes normal again. The soiled 100 rupee note is always worth 100 rupees. If you go to give to the chocolate or ice cream, the same amount is given to you. Whether it's a new note or a soiled note. Yes, sisters. Look at this. A soiled 100 rupees note, the soiled paper, in no way reduces the worth of it. But what do I do when my sister is soiled? When my sister is spoiled? When my sister has got something wrong, something does not go along well with her, do I accept after the mistake? The amount of value that I give for a soiled 100 rupees, I am not giving to my sister who is soiled, who is spoiled. Come what may. What blocks you in accepting? And you are also a soiled person. You have done something wrong. But now you are still going, people accept you, God accepts you. Therefore, is the soil, dirt, reduces you from the worth? Never. Never. Whether your sister or you, any mistake that happens to you, you don't lose your self-worth. Sisters, today, look at yourself. God never looks at you or other as soiled note and worthless note, worthless person, useless person, valueless person. Never. God values it. God values you. You are of worth. Look at yourself with gratitude. Look at yourself the way God looks at you. God values you. Sister, God is trusting you. You may not trust yourself. You may not trust in yourself. But God has got trust in you. You may not believe in yourself. But God believes in you. Remember, you are gold within. You are precious. Thank God for this. Now, the paper that I have given to you is similar to the meditation that you have done. The paper, just take your time. Don't write like exam question paper. No. The paper will be written with your emotions and feelings. With emotional outburst of pain or agony or joy or excitement. With that you start writing. Therefore, Look at the paper. Take your time. Take the rest of the day gratefully realizing God's power in you. The questions that I give once again are the same. What are the positive personal characters God has blessed you with? Second, what are the positive relational characters God has blessed you with? And now, each of them, how effectively you can realize them in your life, in the life of others, in your mission, in your daily life. Forget even if you have failed several times. But remember, your time begins now. Your life begins now. God looks at you always a fresh person, looks at you as a fresh person. Thank God for this. Enter into a time of feelings and emotions. Spend hours and hours in gratitude. Take your notebook and start writing the positive values in you, the characters in you, the relational characters in you, all those things. Don't go into negativities, putting yourself down. God values you. Take your time. Remember the way God looks at you and values you with a positive energy. You are a grace. You are a blessing. You are a divine energy. It is not I who lives, but Christ who lives in me. I can do everything, anything with Jesus who strengthens me. Feel deep within you the divine power, the Word of God coming again and again telling you, my daughter, I am pleased with you. You are mine. I have carved you as the apple of my eye. I carved you in the palm of my hand. You are the apple of my eyes. You are precious. You are unique. You are special. You are an angel. You are divine. Thank the Lord for this. Thank God from the depth of your heart. Spend more time within you for this experience. Spend more time within yourself, one-to-one. Look at your inner self. Go and spend time in the room or in the chapel for the rest of the day. And write it down, all the feelings that you are undergoing. Take your notebook and start writing this positive feeling that you are undergoing. The positive energy that is passing through in your life. The positive feeling that you have been built up in your relationship. The wonderful talents that happened in your life. Sisters, your life once again begins now. Thank God for this. God loves you. God is with you. Amen.